Welcome back to The Best Years. While Ocean County is well known for its beautiful beaches and boardwalks, summers at the Jersey Shore involve so much more. Barbara Steele is with us today. She's the Director of Public Affairs and Tourism in Ocean County, and she has some great ideas for fun things to see and do. Welcome to The Best Years, Bobby.
Thank you, Sandy, for inviting me.
You're welcome. Now, you have your pulse on what's going on in Ocean County. What's new this year?
We have a couple of new things coming in. We have a second pirate ship. We have one up in Brick Township, the Jersey Shore Pirates, and this one is going to be called the Black Pearl. And it's really an adventure where kids get dressed up before and they act out the part of pirates. And then we have a Wave Rider, which is a stand-up pool where you actually stand up in the water. You might have seen it on Carnival cruise ships. They're going to have that down at Thundering Surf Water Park.
And that's down in Long Beach Island.
In Long Beach Island. And out at Six Flags, we're going to have a new water slide called Tornado, so if that gives you any idea.
Now, that may be a little much for some of our viewers who are older adults. How about for seniors who might want a little bit lighter adventure?
Well, there are lots of fun things to do. One thing is the library has wonderful things, and a lot of them are like outdoor concerts. They're not all inside the library. They'll have book festivals and things like that throughout the summer. And also we have Jakes Branch County Park, where they can take the youngsters up 5 stories and get a panoramic view of the Pinelands. And remember to bring your binoculars because you'll be able to see Navy Lakehurst from up there.
It's a wonderful view to see the trees going as far as the eye can see. And there are also rail trails for people who want to do some walking.
They are a work in progress. We are going to have an 18-mile trail going from Barnegat to Toms River, and we're starting on the south end. So if you go down to Barnegat at Burr Street, that's B-U-R-R, you can start walking it for about 6 miles up to the Lacey Township area. And it's really nice because you don't have to put up with cars, and it's so quiet, and you're walking in a bower of trees, and it's cut back, so it's, you know, less worrisome about little varmints, so it's a good thing.
And you can bike on those trails too, right?
Yes, you can. And coaches, wagons. In fact, one day I was down there and it was a bit of a traffic jam.
And how about for seniors who want to do fun things with their grandchildren? I mean, we have the beaches, we have the boardwalk. What are some other great things that people can do with the grandchildren when they come to visit?
Well, I think we shouldn't get past the beaches for this reason that almost every night they have free entertainment on the beaches. Fireworks, classical concerts, Radio Disney movies, really lots of fun things to do. And we have outdoor concerts almost every night somewhere in Ocean County, both on the mainland and on the Barrier Islands. So they're fun things to go to, too.
Of course, there's always fishing and swimming. There's more things to do in Ocean County in the summer than you can possibly accomplish in just a few short months. How about free things?
We have a lot of festivals going on. For instance, the Barnegat Bay Estuary Program has a wonderful environmental festival. The Ocean Fun Days, sponsored with New Jersey Natural Gas, does something out at Island Beach State Park, where in the pavilion, they just take over the pavilion with exhibits and games and free things to do. So it's a wonderful opportunity to not only have fun, but to learn what's special about the environment. Reclaim the Bay has a scavenger trail in Ocean County where they have these giant clams, and you go around and you write the word on the bottom of the clam, and then you get to be a clam ambassador, and you get a clam pin if you see enough of them. So that's a fun thing to do. And
there are so many things to do. What's the best way to find out the calendar of events, the schedule of what's coming up?
We have 2 websites. One is Ocean County, and the best one for tourism is oceancountytourism.com, because we run that out till the end of December. So if you're having family come visit you and you're not sure how much you're going to like them staying with you, go to our calendar first, find a busy weekend, and then invite them, and then you'll have plenty of fun things to take them to.
And for people who are interested in nautical history, we have not 1, not 2, but 4 nautical museums?
We do. The newest one is the Museum of New Jersey Maritime History down in Beach Haven, and that's free. And that talks about the shipwrecks and they have artifacts from shipwrecks. There's the Museum of New Jersey Boating up in Point Pleasant, at the border of Point Pleasant Beach, Bay Head, and they talk about building boats. The Tuckerton Seaport talks about the heritage of the bay, and the Toms River Seaport talks about boats that are indigenous to Ocean County. Because, you know, when those Europeans came over here, they were used to boats needing deep drafts. And we had to build boats that needed
much shallower. You're not going to do well with deep draft in the Barnegat Bay. So staycationing in Ocean County, we call it staycationing. Not only are there so many fun things to do, but of course it's important for our local economy.
It certainly is. And I like to say daycation as well as staycation, because I don't want them to stay put in their house. I want them to get out and have a vacation. And Freeholder Vicari is used to saying that people come down here and pay $1,000 a week to come to this area, and our people tend to hibernate. You know, get out and enjoy all those fun things there are to do.
What's your favorite thing to do in the summer, Bobby?
I like to walk down to the end of Island Beach State Park, park my car, and then walk out on the beach. I talk to the fishermen. I see what they have in their buckets. And by the way, we're going to have a garbage fishing tournament this year.
And what's that?
That's for the fish that usually you throw back.
Such
Skates and sea robins, and there's another one, dogfish. And a fella's actually running a contest for the heaviest fish in each of those categories. So if you're a fisher person, don't throw them away. Save them and get them measured at one of the bait and tackle shops.
And last thing, of course, for theater buffs, we have the Surflight Theater. Lots of opportunities to get out to the theater in the summer.
We have community theater. Surflight Theater is going to be doing On Your Toes, which is a Roger and Hart musical. Those wonderful old musicals. And not just old musicals, they're going to be doing Drowsy Chaperone. And that was just on Broadway. So that's great theater.
Well, Bobby Steele, as I said, you have the pulse on what's happening in Ocean County. Thank you so much for being on The Best Years today.
Thank you for allowing me to share.
Now, for a calendar of Ocean County events, visit oceancountytourism.com. After the break, we'll discover a musical gem hidden in the Jersey Pines. Stay with us.